preparing stream meeting. Oh, we got a chat too? This is crazy. Okay.
Oh, we fancy, huh?
Yeah. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fly Sippers Pod, episode 0. I'm Austin.
And it's your boy Mike.
Yep, we're gonna be sipping. And we're gonna talk about some sports, man. Nothing too serious. We out here just doing what we do, because why not? But so what you sipping on, Mike? What you sipping on, man?
I'm over here with the 2-piece combo, no biscuit. Got the
Bojangles special.
the Bojangles special, right?
Mm-hmm.
Toki's Suntory whiskey.
Hmm.
Nice little Japanese whiskey. 43% alcohol. Got nice little punch up front, but it's got a sweet note that keeps you bringing back like some sips and stuff.
So it's like a Sour Patch Kid?
It ain't sour at first. Oh, it's all the way sweet, baby. And then it's just gonna lay you down.
I'm about to try that.
Part of the 2-piece combo is Wise Man's Conceited Genius. For one, love the can art. New England style IPA, and why my man look like a beat his I'm telling you.
He does mix with Dexter, man.
Right,
his laboratory of hops. That was a fun show. That dude was wild, yo.
My man really got tricked in his own laboratory.
Here's what I'm thinking, man. As the adults, did they add on the basement to the house?
See, that's always been the question. It's like,
or did he just build it? Because I'm like, yeah, okay, I know Animal Crossing, you can build, you can add an addition to your house by building a basement. And I said, fuck this game, ain't no damn way. No, that's how it works. Oh man, that's just wild. But yeah, I'm sipping on some Larceny. So happy day, people.
Hey, happy day. Larceny's another good one.
Ooh,
y'all keep your eyes out for those.
I have a minimum Larceny rule for me. Because I just don't remember shit sometimes if I drink Larceny too much, and it's like, what happened? Oh man, I'm like, what? You know I was drunk? Nah, we never knew you were drunk. I was like, fam, I was on Mars, yo. I don't remember shit y'all did yesterday, but okay, cool.
Mars.
Let me out of here, yo. But yeah, man, let's jump into some light NBA stuff. James Harden basically said, hey, guy who gave me all the money that I can ever ask for, you a liar. I ain't never coming back. That was the wildest thing, man. Was it Daryl Morey, the GM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
then the other question is, like, how much of this is going to linger? It kind of sucks that it's hanging around the 76ers. That's one of those teams that I will pretty much almost always count as like cursed, generally for the postseason and stuff. So you don't want to be one of those cursed teams that also has this lingering around in your news too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with that team, man. Because like I think Embiid wants out, but he doesn't want to be out. But he wants out, and I'm like, fam, it's you're kind of injury prone, man.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, I don't know.
It may not be the city, it may be you. You know, so yeah.
Sucks to be in Philadelphia, unless you're watching the Eagles. But
yeah,
this is going to be another time where they go through some turmoil. I mean, if anything, this might end up helping to split the team up. It's going to be a lot of drama, and some players are going to want out just because there's just drama lingering in the locker room.
Yeah, they could until they see that paycheck. Well, I know. Well, nah, the money gone. Never mind. The money gone. The money gone, man. It's Embiid got
That's
the
what I'm about to
money.
say. It was like,
Harden
what
got the
paycheck?
money. I think was it Maxi may get some, but everybody else, they're just chilling. So yeah. Wait, who's your favorite basketball team? You'll let the people know.
For the basketball teams, the Dallas Mavericks, but
Dallas Mavericks.
hey, good. That hey, for me, burn it down and start over. As much as I love Luca, this Luca Kyrie thing is not going to work. Burn it down, start over. Get you some good deals for Luca, and Kyrie could probably do whatever he wants to. But
Yeah. How long is Kyrie's contract? Is it 2 years?
them's three.
Oh shit.
Well,
Oh,
two more after.
oh okay. So it was an extension then.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna because they're both ball dominant point guards. You can't have two. It's like having two mouse pads.
You only need one. Yeah. Look, as
Yeah.
I've mentioned before, Jalen Brunson was way more affordable and actually played defense and worked with the system.
And he knew, hey, I'm number two.
Right. And let's not forget the man ain't a quiet diva like Kyrie is.
Oh yeah, Kyrie. Okay, good question. Would you rather have Kyrie Irving on your team or Kawhi Leonard?
I'm gonna hit you the answer with that with the Kawhi laugh.
Yo, I was like, damn. I was like, somebody asked that question on it was on ESPN. I was like, shit. Why have to take Kyrie? Because he's gonna show up and not like it. Kawhi gonna be like, I'll be on the bench and not say anything, and he will not play, man. So
that is a good point. I mean, system wise and talent wise, I would like to take the size over it, but that is a good point.
yeah, I mean, because yeah, if they both play, oh yeah, give me Kawhi all day. But does he even play half a season?
That's what I was getting.
I was like, dude, I've never like. Man, hold on, let's look this up, man.
That's what I was saying. Let's check them numbers. Let's check them numbers.
Yeah, let's look this right here. Let's go career stats. Okay, let's go with he played 52 games last year, 52 games the year before, 57 the year before, 60 with the Raptors, 9 with the Spurs, 74 with the Spurs. Oh, there we go. So right when he got hurt, 60, 57, 52, 52. So he's missing about 20 games a year.
Right.
Then they can cut it, fam. Not for like the amount of money that you're getting. Nah, I'm not.
Well, I'm about to say, let alone money that you're getting. The fact of what you did in Toronto automatically made you that kind of household name where people expect you to be out there.
Mm-hmm. He ain't never going to look. All right, look. Two people that I wish I had their contracts. Kawhi Leonard and Brock Lesnar. Brock wrestles 4 times a year and gets paid all the money.
Oh yeah, let's not forget the storyline where he stopped the Undertaker streak even though he was part-time.
Yep, I was there too, yo. That shit was quiet. It was so quiet. I was like, oh no. But yeah, man. Let's see. You say your favorite team is the Mavericks. Mine is the Hornets. Our starters will be just fine. And all you Hornets fans out there who are saying we should have got Scoot, I don't think I know what you're talking about with basketball. Because if we got Scoot, you'd have told him Melo Ball get out of Charlotte immediately. So what we would have was the same thing that Portland has now and what the Mavericks have right now. 2 ball dominant point. Well, actually, no. Yes, 2 ball dominant point guards, but one is a scorer, the other one is a pass first. But they both need the ball to function.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why not get a 6'9" wing player? And people were like talking about, oh man, he's Brandon Miller, he said his GOAT is Paul George. People got mad, like grown adults in their 30s and 40s. I'm like, you do realize he said his GOAT, which
Right.
is his favorite player,
Right.
is Paul George. And if you look at how he plays like Paul George did in Indiana. I don't people. This is why I don't talk basketball with people, man, because half of them are idiots. So morons, man. So I know, yeah, Miles Bridges didn't go to jail, so he's being starting lineup next year.
But luckily, well, for right now, at least. Lord
Yeah.
knows how many other future lawsuits.
Hey, that dude be rapping. I'd be like, come on, fam. I'm worried about the bench though, because I don't know because Kelly Oubre is still floating out there. Terry Rozier, I don't know what's going on with him, but I think he could be a trade piece.
Why is everybody from Louisville always the up in the trade drama or some kind of chaos?
I don't think it's too. I don't think it's too. It's the thing is like he's probably the most movable piece. So I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing him. What was it him, LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Miles, and then Mark Williams? But I don't know. It's going to be an interesting season. I'll be at some of the games, or most of the games. I don't know, but we'll see.
I'll definitely stop by some of those games too, because as much as I am a Mavericks fan, I'm also a supporter of the local team. So
that is why me and you different, sir.
Very good. I'm also a supporter of the local team, unless if I were to live in San Antonio, I'm not watching the Spurs. No.
Dog, the Spurs and the Patriots are the same team. I don't care how many titles you win, how many wins you have, successful seasons. I don't care if you got the greatest coach in your sports history. It's boring, and I'm not watching it. I'm done, yo.
Right.
Now, Tim Duncan is Tom Brady. He's gonna carve you up, all fundamental stuff. He's not gonna run past you. He's not gonna jump over 6 people. He's gonna do. My man plays Street Fighter and only uses the fireball motion one time. There's nothing but middle punches, low kicks, sweeps,
crouching middle kicks.
Yep, straight up just combos. There's nothing but hands. Just putting
and then
hands.
Finally, when the health is low, that's when he throws a fireball because the chip is going to.
Yes, just that one time. No super, no level 2 super, no up. Just straight hands.
Right. No crush counter, just hands.
Hands. And he may grab you twice if you get too close.
Right.
He gonna parry everything you do. That'd be a wrap, yo. Have you played Street Fighter 6?
Not Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1 are going to be my next 2 big investments.
Yeah, Highlight me of Street Fighter 6 was I started playing it. I stopped playing it when I started on Diablo came out. I'm trying to get back into it with Jury, but yeah, I was like, whew,
I love how they're advancing everything in Street Fighter 6. They finally got away from the storyline of Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 3. This is an old storyline. Everyone's aged.
Yeah,
they brought back basically the spirit of Guy through Kimberly. T-Hawk's daughter is in it. Sagat's like, nah, man, I'm old. I'm out.
Yeah, I like how like the new characters too.
Yeah.
Who was the drunken fighter from Alpha? Was it Jin?
Jin wasn't a drunken fighter. He was just a
yeah.
Because Jin trained Yun and Yang.
Okay, no, that's not it. I know James is this dude named Jamie in there, and he has a drunken breakdancing type dude. But Luke, I think Luke's gonna be the new face. But
I can agree with that.
I like playing with Luke until I realized everybody else is playing with him. So I'm like, nah, I'm doing it. I'm waiting for Dan to come out, man. But I'm a big Dan fan.
Melee days, me and you were learning characters. It's like, oh man, Sheik is kind of tight, and then you realize people at tournaments like 30% of them are playing with Sheik. It's like, all right, time to learn a new character.
Yep, I'm not doing this. Nah. But yeah, man, enough of this video. You can do a whole podcast about video games, man. But man.
I think that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Like you said, it's not a whole lot of stuff
I
to
have,
cover right now.
I have one more video game thing though. You played Midnight Fight Express?
Mm-mm.
It's cheap. I think on the Switch, it's probably $20. Xbox is on Game Pass. If John Wick was a game, that would be it.
Midnight Fight Express. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
notate that.
I'm about to play that on the plane, and hopefully nobody looks at me when I'm playing it because I'm killing everybody. I bet unalive and everybody. That's might get cut
I
because
thought I was
that's
like,
going
I
on
was
YouTube.
like, what?
Yeah, they like flag. Like, oh no, unalive and everybody, yo.
like by the time we end the podcast, boom, 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 FBI.
Yo, dang it, not again. Well, I guess I'm not going to work tomorrow.
But a cool indie game. Well, two cool indie games that I saw. Both of them are football related. One of them's called Legend Bowl.
Yo, I saw you play that. Was it yesterday? I think.
Yeah, I was setting up my league in it. It's
Yeah, I
a
was.
it's a complete homage to Tecmo Super Bowl, but you get to customize everything in it.
That's what I thought. I played a demo for a second and hit the wrong
Yeah,
button, and I think I skipped the tutorial, and I was like, you know what? I'm playing arms. So your arms is fun, yo, with
yeah.
the little Joy Cons.
Master Mummy was my dude.
Yeah,
Because
I
Master
think,
Mummy heals when he guards.
huh? I might because I got the demo. I might have to buy the actual game. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm about to say if you get the actual game, you check out some. It's cool that a lot of the characters basically minus the main face of Arms. All of the characters have their pros and cons,
mhm.
and I love that about Master Mummy's throws do more damage than everyone else's, and when he guards, he heals. But I don't think he has a dash. I think that's one of his cons.
Gotta take something away. You can't have it all.
But I mean, you bait people, especially characters that have great movement, like Men. Like, you just bait them into bad situations and then punish them. And then if they hit you a couple times after you're punished, just guard. It's a free heal. So
I'll probably buying that next week. But
but
yeah,
the
man.
other indie game was called Axis Football 2023. It I need to see if it's on Game Pass. The first time I saw it was available on like Xbox One and Xbox Series and that stuff. I was
Oh, we
like,
got
yeah,
9 out of
check it
10
out.
in Steam.
Hmm?
Yeah, it was 9 out of 10 in Steam. Huh.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was that high.
Yeah.
And then it's the more like simulation type, and it's kind of like if there was a small development team making a different game trying to compete with Madden. That's what it looks and plays like.
Hmm.
But the customization is even more than Legend Bowl because obviously Legend Bowl's got the pixelated 8-bit graphics, so there's only so much you can do with that.
Some good.
But the Axis Football is a worthy buy, especially for it to only be $20-something. It just came to Switch recently as well. So,
I might go ahead and snatch that joint up, yo.
and
But
when I say the customization is like on like top notch, when you go to edit or create a new team or whatever, they understand that people might be using it for different levels of football. So like there are color presets and like basically kind of knockoff logo presets for teams in completely different leagues. They have the defaults, like the default color schemes for every team in the NFL, default color schemes for NCAA football. Like I was scrolling through and I saw North Carolina. That's the Tar Heels color scheme right there. That's Duke's color scheme. I forgot. They get away with it by calling them different names because one of them just got called Winston-Salem instead of, or Duke
Wake
gets
Forest.
called Durham, and another team gets called Winston-Salem instead of the actual name. But they got actual color schemes for a whole bunch of NCAA football teams. Got color schemes for rugby teams, my guy.
The All
Rugby.
Blacks. Yeah, I'm about to check that out, especially if it's on Game Pass, because I'm not spending no more monies until Fridays.
But yeah, that's only $20, and then Legend Bowl was like 22 or something after tax.
All right, that's a nice segue, though. Segue on to some NFL news.
The that's it. Here you go. My 0-1 Broncos.
Man, look. Okay, so your favorite football team is the Broncos.
Denver Broncos. Yes,
Mine
sir.
is the Carolina. I am a little bit confused about the season Panthers. So,
Why are you confused?
oh man, I'll get into that one in a little bit when we do the preseason one recaps.
Gotcha.
But news, man. People are getting carted off the field, but the injuries don't seem too bad. This is like one of those like it's like everybody's in precaution mode because usually 2 years ago, so got carted off at training camp. Yep, that's a CL. Yep, his back
Yep.
broke. Yep, concussion. It's like, nah, it was a groin. We just didn't want him to move. He was sitting out for a couple of weeks. Oh, okay. So, I think was it St. Brown from the Lions was taken out of practice a little early, but I mean, I don't think anything's major. Adams was hurt a couple of weeks or like last week or something. He's fine. So it's one. I think everybody's getting a little more, just being more cautious about everything. But
was there news on the Joe Burrow's injury?
nope. So the funny thing about Joe Burrow's injury is I love the NFL and the way they spend shit. So he has a calf strain, right? Everybody was like, "Oh, it's just a calf strain." And I'm thinking, I too had a calf strain, except for when you're not a professional athlete, and they're not, when they're telling other people about you, since you're not a professional athlete, they'll just say it's a calf tear. Joe Burrow tore his calf, y'all. He has a slight tear in his calf. It's a strain like, oh, I think I strained my arm. Nah, he has a small tear in his calf. I had that. So he was shown throwing throwing on the field and everything. So people think he's fine to go, but the thing about the calf is it's more explosiveness. If he's playing like the all-time QB, you played back, when you were kids, whatever, or college, high school, or whenever, even now, like all-time QB, where the QB doesn't get hit, sit back in the pocket, throw it. There's nobody blitzing you, whatever. Yeah, he's fine. But not if you have to drop back, plant, may have to run away from folks. Nah, man.
Not the way he plays. Where
Uh-uh.
we've seen him in the playoffs, where he will legit take off running and then protect the ball during contact and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
like, nah. Like
I came back. That works.
I came back a little bit too soon and played a game of soccer and felt my calf do this, and I was like, oh. And the thing is, like, it didn't hurt when it happened. It felt like somebody kicked me, and I turned back around. I was like, oh, there's nobody behind me. Took one step, no strength. I was like, oh, what the hell is this? And then I played soccer. I was like, all right, but I mean, he'll be fine. I'll say he'd probably be out for maybe 4 more weeks or something like that. But he'll be cool. It's still Joe Burrow. So,
let alone Joe Burrow, it's a high price starter because we've seen both Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes get doped up and come back.
Yeah, I'll say one thing: you ain't doping up that calf. You step on it, it's like walking in like quicksand. I was like, whoa, like it didn't hurt. I was walking. I was like, it feels like you're walking in like sand and everything else is concrete because you just fall in. I'm like, what? Okay, I guess I'll limp out, but yeah, I could put any strength on it, man. It felt like there was nothing there. For injuries wise, I think everybody's fine.
Well,
than Taylor.
Well, I'll say, big names like that. Broncos lost a middle linebacker, and we don't have KJ Hamler.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Lost them in practice. They ain't even get to play in the preseason.
Dang.
Which, big ups to Sean Payton being different than Nathaniel Hackett and actually making the starters play. Starters looked okay. Came out fluid, but you know how you make sure your starters are okay. You make them play during the preseason. Hackett.
Hackett was amazingly bad, like Matt Rule, but that was last year. We're going to better things. You heard anything about Jonathan Taylor?
Uh, no, the last big deal I heard of was Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh yeah, he was Zeke to the Patriots,
Somebody went to the
and
Jets.
Dalvin Cook went to the Jets.
There it is. I was like, somebody went to the Jets.
Fantasy wise, I'm a little nervous about the Jets because okay, it's all good, but Hall is off the pup list, so he can practice now.
Mhm.
So they're gonna have Hall, Michael Carter, Xavier Knight, and Dalvin Cook.
I mean,
Is
it can work.
fantasy? Yeah, yeah. Oh no, real life, it's gonna be great. Fantasy life. Who is getting these carries?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It could work. Basically, watch a couple games, see who mainly gets the carries, pick up two of those four.
Oh,
Because
well, look. Dalvin
somebody's
Cook,
going to get the main carries, and another one's going to get the red zone carries.
right? But we want to know that's about week 2 or 3. By that time, the draft is already done, and you be like, maybe, you picked the wrong one.
That
That's
part I
it.
can
I was like,
that part I see what you're saying, but
yeah. But real life, they got a great problem.
real life, my question for them would be the rest of their division, which obviously I think Patriots finished last, but let's not forget they're in the same division as the Bills and Dolphins, who definitely made the
Bam.
playoffs.
People do not. You know what? We are gonna get into that soon. We're gonna get into that soon, because people forget, Aaron Rodgers went to a division where I'm like, you might as well stay your ass back in NFC East or North, because
So yeah, NFC North had Minnesota was your only big threat.
yeah, I don't think the Bears gonna get threat at all right now. But yeah, but you know what? You trying to go through the list of last week?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Here you go. I can tell you right now, I actually watched a couple things of highlights. Obviously with like the move and work and stuff, I haven't been able to actually watch games
Guys,
themselves, but
adults.
I watched the highlights. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there and we can start with it.
Throw it out.
49ers and Raiders. Oh my God.
Yo,
Trey Lance looked bad.
out the league.
Trey Lance looked bad. The 49ers didn't have a first down until the second quarter.
Yo, he about to be
Awesome,
out
come on.
the league, yo. He about to be out the league, yo. Because all right, you saw those interceptions, right?
Yeah.
A man said 15 yards, triple coverage. Watch this. Snatch. Was it red zone? Yo, the reason why he didn't get picked off there was because the DB didn't catch it, and it happened to fall in the tight end's hands that
Right.
was already falling to the ground.
It's like you look at the replays. Like, in fact, the commentator said it on the replay. He goes, "Look at this. That's an interception. If that tight end isn't there, and the juggle isn't there, he goes, look at the way the ball hit the DB's hands. That is an interception in the end zone."
Anybody else, a starter, would have grabbed that. And I was like, man, Brock Purdy was like, well, I guess my job is secure.
Yeah, go, yep. And his backup's going to be Sam Darnold. It was night and day from when
Yeah.
Trey Lance was in and when Sam Darnold was in. It
Yep.
was night and day. Look, the 49ers only scored 7, but at least the 49ers were moving the ball and Sam Darnold was.
Yo, I was. Yeah. It was so bad.
Got sacked 5
Yo,
times.
it was so
Sacked 5
bad.
times. He only played first half. He was sacked 5 times, and all 5 of the sacks were his doing because he was holding on to the ball too long.
They're patting the ball, man.
The average length of a play in the NFL is 6 to 6.5 seconds. That doesn't mean hold the ball for 6 to 6.5 seconds.
Yeah, 2.5 of those are making your processing what's happening.
You're right.
He out the league, man. But all right, that was the 49ers and Raiders. What you think about the Texans and Patriots?
I actually didn't see that one. I can bring
Huh.
up this. I can bring
Yeah, it
up the
was
scorecard.
20-9.
Ooh,
Yeah. So the thing is, I mean, CJ Stroud he looked like a rookie, but he also went against Bill Belichick,
yeah.
and the Texans don't have a good offensive line. So he would snap the ball, look up, and say, "Oh, yeah." You know, and then it was one play where it was a terrible interception, but it looked like it was one of those. All right, you know what? You just did. You realize that everybody runs a 4-3 here now. You
Right.
can't be floating them balls out there like it's college. So I mean, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Sounds good. So,
Uh,
my other question is: are the Patriots ever going to figure out that quarterback controversy?
yes, they will next year.
Not this year.
Next year, because you got to think about it. Last year they had a defensive coordinator as their offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
and so yeah, we don't even know who's good and who's not. But well, okay, actually we do, because Bailey Zappi had the offense looking totally different when he was in.
Mhm.
So yeah, who else we got? Vikings, Seahawks.
I'm about to say,
That's
I'm actually looking at the box score of that right now. One, I can't believe daggone uh they let Drew Lock look as good as they did.
well,
Drew
who's
Lock isn't all that good.
the Seahawks now?
Drew Lock, yeah, he's on the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
preseason.
bruh, I don't think
You know what?
Drew Lock shouldn't be getting a quarterback rating above 100.
Hey, these people not gonna make the team, man. You say somebody need to take these hits. But actually, okay. So since it's preseason, does any preseason game stick out to you?
The main one, the main one that did is the first one I brought up was the 49ers and Raiders. Because I don't know about
Hmm.
Trey Lance after that performance. And the 40 or not the
Ooh,
49ers, the Raiders defense kept pouring it on. So it makes me actually wonder about like how much they can keep up that kind of momentum in actual regular season because if a lot of those were backups, you gotta think when the starters get tired, these dudes are coming in. And if the backup defense still looks that good, I mean, they were getting in the backfield within like 3 seconds, if that.
hmm. Hmm.
That's
Might
the
be something.
main one that stuck out to me. Pittsburgh looked decent, although I don't fully agree with people calling somebody a Super Bowl contender off of one preseason game because, of course, Pittsburgh's getting held in that kind of light.
Hmm.
Um, mainly because as Chisel Adonis will put it, Pittsburgh pushing P, pick it
Yeah,
the pick it the Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
I
they made it
cannot
look so
wait for
easy
these
that I was just
primetime
like,
games.
yeah, you can't automatically go and say a team is the Super Bowl contender off of one preseason game. At least get through a couple preseason games and then maybe a couple regular season games.
Hmm.
That's the main ones, and then of course my boys. At least we played our starters. We look good, look solid. Just lost by a point. I ain't gonna beat them over the head over that.
Yeah, it's
Um,
preseason.
so yeah, I'm looking over the rest of the scoreboard here.
Yeah, and I know there's a few things like I know the Packers and Bengals. I watched like maybe 10 minutes of that.
Mhm.
Jordan Love, I was like, ugh, at first, and then I was like, hold up, wait a minute, well, okay, I think I see something. So
Right.
I was like, okay, yeah, he moving. All right, so that was pretty cool to see. Um, Titans and Titans and the Bears. I'm still not convinced about Justin Fields.
I've never been
Just
convinced about
because
Justin
he
Fields.
he he threw 2 touchdowns,
Hmm.
but they were all like behind the line of scrimmage.
Hmm.
So I mean, I know we know he can run, and hopefully DJ does something. I mean, hopefully DJ Moore can open them up a little bit, but
Hmm.
at the same time, we got to see because I don't know, man. But if he's there in like round 7 for fantasy, I'm picking him up.
I mean,
let's
I'm about
see.
to say, yeah, free points for your free points for your your weeks where you get like the bye week of your main starter.
Oh, that's gonna be my
Why throw
starter.
him in? Why not?
Because he's gonna be like Lamar Jackson in his first year. Just keep running, keep running. I don't care about the
Um,
interception. Just keep running. Let's see who else. Anthony Richardson looks huge. That's all I got. He just looks huge, yo. Jets and the
what's
Panthers.
that? What's that sound clip? A trickle of dollars for you. Man, that's a big bitch.
Yeah. Was that from Shallow Hal?
Think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Man, okay. Was Panthers and Jets. Oh man. Panthers didn't score a point.
Mm. Yep,
I know
just that just scrolled across. Yeah, I'm going to
yep.
click on it. Look at some of this box score.
I know it's preseason, but you don't score a point. So watching the game, Bryce Young played about what I think he played 11 snaps, I believe.
Mm.
He was 4 for 6. And I'm like, that's actually pretty good. He was
Mm-hmm.
66. He completed 66%. He also looked very comfortable in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd been here before. He did get hit like 3 times and sacked once. And he's not a big guy, and them sacks look like he got hit like a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
Like like one of those pow. Like he's so
As
tiny.
you have a cartoon background. Yikes.
Yeah. But I mean,
I
but it's
mean,
it's preseason, so yeah.
yeah, but 21 yards though.
Also too, but our offensive line was trash, and that's a problem.
Have
And
the
Matt Corral
Panthers
got in
ever
there.
really had a good offensive line?
The Panthers, we were
Yeah.
solid last year. So, and we were also missing like our starting guard and stuff like that. Brian
Mm-hmm.
Burns didn't play. We picked up Justin Houston. He didn't play. So, I mean, but still, nothing. But when watching Matt Corral, yeah, his offensive line was not good, but he was also patting the ball a lot.
Yeah,
You
about
gotta
to
get
say
rid of that, man.
that.
Because I mean, if you think
Two
about it, it's still
fumbles, one lost. Ugh.
when you think about it, it's still his rookie year too, because he didn't play in the season last year because he got hurt in
Ah,
the in the preseason, and he got hurt by playing with the threes because Matt Rule was having a quarterback competition between Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, even when you just traded for Baker. And during the season, the fact
best
that we
quarterback
actually,
competition in history.
oh, the greatest. The fact that everybody was like, "Yo, can you please bring Sam back, please, please?
And now
Let's
Baker
get Baker
back in
out of
your
here."
division.
I can't wait, boy. Picks left and right. People like the Bucks are saying, "Oh man, uh, Baker looks pretty good." I'm like, watch, watch. Everybody said that.
Hey, here you go. Baker looked pretty good, huh? Let me find these Buccaneers. Let me find these Buccaneers numbers. Let me see if he even put
Oh
up
no, no,
some
no.
numbers.
His preseason numbers look great.
Oh, here you go. Oh, I know, but like both me and you were saying, it's still preseason.
Uh huh. It won't last. It
Let's get
won't
that
last.
box score. Yep. 8 of 9. I don't know about them 63 yards, but 8 of 9 touchdown, no picks. Yep. Rating of 132.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who was he throwing it up against would be the question.
Hey, I don't know, but I was like, y'all keep watching.
The only two points I will put in his shrine of limelight was that the Ravens have never had a bad defense, and he beat the Ravens what 3 or 4 times when he played in the AFC North. And when he went to the Rams, he had 48 hours to learn a playbook, and he led a game winning drive with the Rams. I'll give him those two things. The rest of his career is question marks because his playoff win when he was in Cleveland was because of that defense.
Yeah. And who did the Rams play? Was it the Raiders or the Colts? Let's look it up.
But yeah, we can look that up. Well, not that playoff win in Cleveland. Not only the defense, I'll say defense and the two back running game that both backs are dang near unstoppable in their own way. They have both backs get yards in that game. Not to mention the Steelers started off the game laying a goose egg because they hiked the ball over the quarterback's head. And the Browns, I believe the Browns immediately recovered in the end zone.
You know what? That don't count. He played the Raiders.
Yep, that is who it was.
Nope. Raiders and the Colts last year, nah.
Two experimental teams. One of them was more established than the other, and his show wasn't Vegas.
Yeah, shout out to Vegas, man. It's one of my favorite places ever.
Hey, look, their football team is such an experimental team. I wouldn't want to take a job there.
I would. Put me on the strip. Put me on. I'm for non-football.
Okay, Urban Meyer.
Hey,
look, that team, the Raiders are such an experimental squad to where, like, if you took a job with them, you would be taking it for the check, and you would have to put to the back of your head that they are a project team and you will not be part of the final grade.
How much that check though? How much that is the check gonna be on time?
Vegas, it's probably a good check.
Is that check gonna be on time?
It's probably gonna be divine, sublime, and right on time.
Man, might be in Vegas again from Memorial Day weekend, looking foolish.
Hey, look, and to the Raiders fans out there, I know I'm a Broncos fan. I'm talking about a rival team. Look, Raiders fans, look, y'all's defense looks pretty decent, but just know there's going to be a lot of movement. Probably not so much with the players, but with those higher up than the players. Y'all have a project team, and a lot of y'all's coaching squad's not going to be part of the what squad gets the A grade.
Nice stadium though.
Like really nice. That's always what I've understood out of the Raiders and the Chargers.
Oh, SoFi Stadium is fun to look at. Insanely not practical. It's like it's a outdoor stadium with a roof. It's an outdoor stadium with a tent that's not connected to the stadium. As a roof is not. So you're okay. So think about it like so. Okay, here's the cup, right? So here's the stadium.
Yeah.
Here's the roof.
Screen full on this one.
This is SoFi.
What?
Yeah. So like, yes. So they have weather delays if the lightning because it's outside. It's nothing covering it. It's not a dome. So also too, it's right next to LAX. So if it's quiet or something, or in the minute, you hear planes. If it's cold at night, you get cold if it wasn't cold in the morning, or it wasn't cold during the day because the sides are open. It's not what you think it is. It's terrible going there. It looks really nice.
Power Field at Mile High is about the same way.
Yeah, but and look, but it's outside though, right?
Yeah,
and you can and you know you outside, right?
I'll give you that.
The scoreboard hangs from the roof. It's not attached to the building.
Here you go. What roof?
So I was like, this is like, who made this, man? How much cocaine did y'all do? Like, this is not practical.
Because at least, yeah, I'll give you that. Because at least at Mile High, yeah, we are outside. But I was gonna say, in Power Field at Mile High is like almost right next to the airport.
But at least you know. Oh, it's a plane. Yeah, we outside. You're right.
We outside, right? Yeah. It's like look up in that diagonal. That's mountains. We outside.
We outside. Oh man! All right. So real quick, I'm gonna give you these preseason week 3. I thought it was week 2, but anyway, the next preseason.
We're on 2 right now.
Well, we're on. So technically, we're on 2.
Yeah.
because the Hall of Fame is one, but the real
Oh,
we're on a
yeah,
real
yeah, true.
preseason week 2.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go through this. Let me know who you think's gonna win. And any surprises at all? Browns against the Eagles.
But as much as I want to cheer for the Browns, I think that's going to be a Eagles overtaking thing,
The
unless
Philadelphia Bulldogs.
yeah, I'm about to say unless Philly just plays literally a. I don't know how much faith I got in the Philly backups. I'll put it like that. So yeah,
Panthers against the Giants.
ooh, that's a good, intriguing one.
Yeah, because I think this game, from a Panthers point of view, this is going to make or break people's careers.
Yep, especially considering you had a goose egg for points last week. They could come out scrapping. That's a good one. I can't call that one yet. Let's move to the next one. I'm gonna think on that
All right, Bengals and Falcons.
one. Ooh, here you go. You know what? Nah. Give me Bengals on that one. Um, give me Bengals on that one. I never have faith in the Falcons.
All right, Jags and Lions.
Ooh, actually, how long are those backup players for the Lions suspended for that betting and stuff?
Yeah, it's
Because that would be
probably either 6 games or a year.
you boy. That will put that sheesh. That will put that in the Jaguars' favor. I'm
Hmm.
gonna go with Jaguars for right now. We'll
All
we'll,
right.
we'll, we'll see what other players pop up and show out for Detroit. Uh, but yeah, I remember that little betting thing. It was just like, man, that's like 4 players just for Detroit. So we'll see.
Uh,
Oh yeah, for Broncos 49ers, man, look, no no disrespect to 49ers fans, but give me Broncos in that situation. Um, especially if Sean Payton's trying to see more out of the starters and Kyle Shanahan is trying to see more out of the backups. At some point, it's probably going to be starters versus backups. Couple free points, a couple drives with free points essentially there. Especially the way the 49ers looked against the Raiders. That was bad. That's bad news Bears right there.
hmm. How about Dolphins Texans?
I haven't even been keeping up with which I mean I'm gonna shame myself for this, but I haven't even been keeping up with a lot of the Dolphins backups to know. So I'm actually gonna throw this a little bit more in the Texans court for right now.
All right, Bill Steelers.
As much as I want to have faith in this little Super Bowl contender thing, I'm gonna need to see it in the regular season. Because let's remember the Patriots went winless in the preseason one year, ended up winning the Super Bowl. So let me get Bills on that one.
All right. Let's see how many we got left. Like 3? No, we got 4 left. No. Bears Colts.
I'm about to say there's a handful.
Yeah.
For Bears Colts, I don't know what I feel about the Colts. So I'm gonna throw that to the Bears. I don't know what I feel about the Colts. A lot of uncertainty is also with the what was the thing with Jonathan Taylor? You said you
He
brought
may
him up
not be on the
earlier.
team anymore.
Yeah, like I know preseason you're going to see mostly backups anyway. But I mean you might do, you know, 2 or 3 drives with the starters and then take them out. But anyway, I don't know how. Yeah, give me Bears. Yeah, that being said, I don't think the Bears will do much in the regular season, but
Let's see. All right, we got Bucks and Jets. Zach Wilson against Kyle Trask.
yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah. I was like, as much as I want to pick the Bucks, dude, you playing who? That's against Kyle Trask. Who?
I'm so ready for the damn NFL season. The thing is, man, because these players are not going to play. All right, yeah.
I was like, look, Tampa fans better hope that Baker don't get hurt. But Jesus wept.
I don't think it's going to be a difference.
Here you go. I do. Maybe not that much of a difference, but I think there'll be a difference.
33 and 34. The difference is going to be one.
Still a difference. Especially when we talk about a game of inches. So yeah, for that one, give me Jets.
All right.
Oh, we still got a handful left for that.
Yeah, man. Let's see. All right, super
Chiefs,
quick.
Cardinals. Chiefs ain't taking that game serious. Give me Cardinals.
Yep, Titans, Vikings.
Oh boy, like what's the bigger poison? Like I don't know who's the bigger poison in that matchup. Titans, I guess. Like I don't know who's the bigger poison. Give me Titans. Give me Titans.
All right, Patriots, Packers.
Oh no, Packers.
All right, Broncos, 49ers.
I paid for that one. I said Broncos.
Oh, you did. Okay. Raiders, Rams.
Raiders, Rams. As much as I said they were an experimental team, you know what? Give me the Raiders. Rams didn't look all that put together in their last preseason game.
Cowboys, Seahawks.
Most of the time I'm against the Cowboys, but I mean they're playing the Seahawks, and I feel like the Seahawks are one of those teams that thrives off of momentum from their starters. Give me Cowboys in that situation.
All right, Ravens, Commanders, last one.
Ravens and who?
Because Lamar Jackson's not playing in the preseason at all.
Here you go. Yeah, but it's the Commanders who have. I mean, do they even have a locker room at this point? So give me Ravens. Commanders got a lot of. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Commanders have ever been on solid ground. So change of ownership and all of that. There's going to be a lot of behind the scenes drama that's going to bleed into their performance. That's what I think.
And that wraps up the preseason week.
Yep, it does.
I'm ready for some actual football.
Hey, bro, you and me both, man. I'm gonna get the fantasy things lined up, and whenever the draft starts, get your teams in order.
Wait, okay, say it again.
I was you were saying you was ready for some real action. I said, yeah, you and me both. I said it's about time that to get the your fantasy who you want drafted and your fantasy team lined up, and then get your teams in order and stuff for fantasy.
Can't wait for this. We get my draft stuff ready, man. But you know what? I think we're at a good stopping point before it gets, because there's only so much preseason stuff we can do with these people not playing these games. So I want to know who's going to dress. Aaron Rodgers didn't even dress up for the preseason game.
No, they're apparently using him for good coaching tactics for the other QB battles that they are doing. Which I don't even know who they're. Do they still even have Mike White?
Nah, he was on another team.
I hit standings like there's going to be standings. Excuse me. Let's see. Boom, boom. Let's hit roster. Oh, that joint load up. Oh Lord, Tim Boyle. Who? And Chris Streveler.
Yeah.
Tim Boyle's been in the league 5 years. Wait a second. Eastern Kentucky. Oh Lord. God, look at that man's neck. Yo, go, bruh. Look at this man's neck. My man got so much neck. I tell you what, if he popped the top on his convertible, his whole face is catching wind. I tell you
Wait,
what.
is he the head coach of the Bucks right now?
No, Tim Boyle is a
Oh,
backup.
Tim Boyle. That's it. Todd Boyles. Okay, I got the wrong dude.
I was gonna say if you click on the Jet.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Look at my man. You want
so he's the third string for the Jets right now?
He's in that preseason QB battle.
Oh yeah, camp
They
bodies.
also got Chris Streveler. Because let me hit.
Yeah, Zach Wilson's gonna be number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully next week. Oh yeah, we will. Next week we'll have. No, we won't. Next week will be repeated this week, but the week after next we'll have more stuff because we're gonna have real people doing real things.
Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. We will have some good old week 1 action. I can't wait. Look, I'm so ready. I got a menu lined up for week 1. I'll tell you what.
Oh, you know what? We can have a segment. Game food next time.
Oh.
I like that. Yeah.
Bet. I'm going to notate that down right now.
Yeah.
Game of food. Come here, Ping. There we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Got it.
Oh, well, I guess with that, it's been episode 0 for FS Fly Sippers. So yeah, we'll catch y'all next time, folks.
Till next time, y'all are dismissed.